Hello one and all, I am Games and welcome back to Cards and Castles. Today we're going to show off the legendary. Actually, which one? Ooh. We'll do the epic pack, I think. Just because I feel that it's better to kind of do the packs separately. Ooh. I'm loving the sound effects. It's great. But basically, what I thought was it'd be cool to do the packs separately, just because, in terms of the legendary and epic anyway, just so we get it's easier to know what we're getting, I suppose. Was that it? Do we just get I don't know. Is that what you get from them? Contains 12 booster packs plus a bonus pack with a guaranteed epic. Odd one. So I don't know what is quite going on there. Maybe it's that it just shows off the other cards differently. We'll have a look in my cards, see if a load has been added. So we'll go to yours. See what's been added. Because it seems like it hasn't gave the additional boosters. I mean, it might be that I need to like refresh it. Who knows? So what we'll do is we shall pause. We are back. So, if it wasn't bad enough that already I'd found a problem with the packs, in that it turns out they was bundles, what I was thinking of, and it's kind of a bit different, so I kind of glazed over that. If that wasn't bad enough, I paused my audio, resumed the recording, but forgot to resume the audio. So I've been literally talking to myself for the last 14 minutes. It's bad enough doing it while recording it, but not recording it, that's just pure madness. So, what I'm going to do is just let the video play out while I talk, basically. So, as you'll see on the screen, you know, I'll show off all the stuff related to the other stuff, because I thought a 2-minute video, that's crazy, you know, if, you know, just show off these packs, I might as well show off everything while I'm at it. So that's exactly what I've gone ahead and done. I think it's probably a first. I don't think anyone is crazy enough on the internet to have done a post-production pack opening scene. Anyway, I thought I'd open all my booster packs, do it all now, and then in the future you'll see a video on, you know, scenarios, draft mode, as well as just regular gameplay, you know, of different factions and stuff, because this is a game I'm really digging. I feel, you know, will just be a game I'll be playing a lot of. So that's what I'm going to do. It'd be great if you let me know in the comments whether you want to see this, and also you could tell me like a preferred like schedule for it, like how many videos of this you want to see, or how many times a week. I can easily just put it on a day, kind of like Hearthstone. Even though it's not been working out too well at the minute, due to me having a horrendous cold last week, which lasted a whole week, which was great. So it just put a spanner in the works. Every time I go ahead and plan something out, something comes ahead and just puts a spanner in the works to stop that. Anyway, back to the game in hand, which is the booster pack opening. So what's cool is that the game has 5 factions, and they all seem to have very different, kind of a different style to them in how they play it, and equally has a lot in common, obviously, as you can expect. You know, they're all going to have base stats, they're all going to do similar things in terms of characters, but they've also got their own little gimmicks going on, which is great. Like I say, I haven't got round to really playing the other classes, or factions if you prefer, but I will I've seen them be played against me. So it'll be cool to be able to get to grips with playing these. Now, something I've found about this game which is a bit lame is the foil versions of cards. They've just got kind of a different board around them, and because of it, I'm like, I look at them and I think I don't ever feel the need to get foils of stuff, which is kind of a shame really, because it's nice to see foils which look just really cool to have. As well as that, the cards aren't animated in gold, which is a shame. Well, foil, as this game calls them. So it would have been nice to see, but nonetheless, you know, they've just gone for just a different border design. I have no idea how many. So there's that foil in question. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like. It kind of came up just the right time, so I can put an end to that chapter of the video, as it were. So as you can tell, this has been quite a disaster of a video, but as if it weren't bad enough that I decided to do a pack opening, it doesn't end there. I thought, I'm here anyway, I'll go to a shop and show off, you know. I'd already covered it in the previous video, but just to see if, you know, you had a chance of getting a legendary, because I thought maybe it's just epics, but you can get a legendary. I suppose it's just rare to do so. And I thought, I'm here anyway, I might as well have a look at the crafting system, because it takes that from a Hearthstone as well. The ratios are different. The epic and legendaries are a 1:5 ratio, but I believe the commons are the same in its 5:40 disenchant to craft ratio, but the others are different. Now, I had a bit of trouble finding out why it was I couldn't find all the other stuff. Like, I was like, the stats, like, you know, they're all showing I've got like 14, 12, 11 and stuff. Well, why can't I find this extra stuff? I thought maybe if I go to all, you know, I'll be able to find it. As it goes, I was making quite a foolish error, and that didn't help any at all, by the way. So I was like going through, I thought maybe it's just that class, you know, maybe it's just a weird one. Now, in actual fact, I hadn't figured out that there's two different sets. And that there's a core set, and then I assume a pack set. I assume that's what happened there. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I think has happened. So even though you've got packs, they're separated into two sets, if that makes sense. Same pack, but two sets. So it takes quite a couple minutes for me to like come up with the reason why. I mean, I suppose if you're aware of the game, you'll know exactly what mistake I've made. If you're not, you'll be just like as clueless as me, maybe. So I thought maybe it's like additional stuff. I got a hidden achievement there. It's quite special. I thought maybe that's why, you know, maybe it's showing duplicates even though it says ×1. But no, that was not it. So I thought, well, maybe if I, you know, go out and go back in, it'll show extras. You know, maybe it's just had a problem with, like, rendering the cards. But no. I then think, hey, maybe it's a numbering system, you know. Maybe I've clicked on a certain number and not realised it. Not the case. And then, as if that wasn't crazy enough, I then see it. It just immediately, I go, there's another icon there. Bet it's that, and I go, it's a eureka moment, really. In like, I've realised the mistake I have made. So this is like a post-mortem of my mistakes. Gosh, if I did that for everything, wow. I could like make whole like days worth of content on post-mortems of what I have done and whether it was the right decision or not. But nonetheless, so I then go ahead and like show off all the stuff just to show you the disenchant costs. And as it goes, 25 to 125 is a 1 to 5 ratio, whereas in Hearthstone, I believe it's 100 to 400, which is a 1 to 4 ratio. So it's slightly worse. The same can be said for legendaries, which I'll be getting to shortly. Now, that's the problem with me doing a post commentary. I'm kind of having to play guesswork on how quick it will take to get to the next bit. So far, I'm doing it quite badly. But in a minute, we'll be getting to that legendary, so we can talk about that. So, we are nearly there. So, the card in question are one and only legendary from the legendary bundle, and it's a 300 to 1500, which is once again a 1 to 5 ratio, unlike Hearthstone, which is 400 to 1600. I keep making these comparisons to Hearthstone because I think obviously it's trying to be in competition with it, and it's borrowing a lot of its business model side things, as well as a few mechanical implications as well, with how it does card costs and stuff. So obviously it's relevant to do so. It's not just I've rubber banded it as this is a hit card game at the minute, every game must be like it. The fact is, that card games are iterative, and they all borrow from each other. And it just so happens that Hearthstone's the most recent innovator in it, in that it's done a few things different, and a lot of games have took notice of that and decided to implement similar structures. Wow, I sound so professional. So, I will probably do in the future gameplay videos of these various factions once I got to grips with them, especially if you guys want to see more of this game. It's a card game, and obviously I'd assume that my viewer base quite likes card games. Hearthstone always does quite well for me, so I thought, this game could be it's got me hooked, so I thought it was worth showing off to you guys, and to see, if you guys want to see a lot of content from this game. I could easily make it on a certain day. I'm not sure which day. I just thought I'd show off some more of this game than I would normally from other games, just due to it being a card game and it has a lot of different things. And to throw them all into one video would take quite a while. I'm sure a lot of you guys will know what you're kind of in for. It's not that too dissimilar from other stuff. Essentially, this exercise was, I decided, well, I might as well. It's a pack opening video. Let's just spend all my gold and get the rest of the booster packs. And just to see if I can strike lucky and get a legendary. It is a shame that they currently don't have a way to just do it. They might have, and I've just missed it. But I can't see a way of just getting multiple packs at once without, going through the same, click of fun, as it were. It's nice to have a UI which just makes things as streamlined as possible. So, we're getting close to the conclusion of this video, which is great. Like I say, I'm probably going to do follow-up videos, especially, it's going to be based on what you guys think. I'm going to just, stop here in terms of video content. I won't produce any more until I've kind of heard some feedback, as it were. In terms of what days these are coming out, I would imagine Sunday will be the day, but this might come out later, who knows. And as for the other content, that should be returning next week in full force, as I know that, I've kind of slipped on a few things. I managed to get a Crazy Co-op show out, but that was basically it for last week, which was a bit of a shame, so I missed out on a lot of content. But I suppose I've managed to roll an update and this into one video, so that's quite cool. Hopefully you'll appreciate that efficiency. I just thought I'd go through the scenario stuff and just show that stuff I could be going to do in the future, and the fact that that's what I was talking about. But the fact that they cost 70 SP points each, so that's 210 in total, which makes that being the best choice. So it would end up being something like £18 to do that. Or, it's gold and it's 2500 SP, not SP, card points, is it? So CP each. So that'd be a bit of a grind, but, it's probably, wouldn't take too long. And I was just going to say that if you're unsure of why your Steam stuff isn't showing up, if you go into manage, you can connect your Steam account that way, as well as you can also connect your email address, and that will also award you 2 additional card backs. But if you don't fancy doing that, that's fair enough, do so at your own peril. And that was all I covered in that video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. And other than that, there's only one thing left to say, but I'm going to have to try and ramble for a couple seconds longer so I can get to the end. Good bye.